Welcome to Short Story Scene. I'm your host, the storyteller, and here we have a tale called Lost by Banjo Paterson. He ought to be home by now, said the old man, without there's something amiss. He only went to the 2 mile, he ought to be back by this. He would ride the reckless filly, and he would have his willful way. And here he's not back at sundown, and what will his mother say? He was always his mother's idol ever since his father died. And there isn't a horse on the station that he isn't game to ride. But the reckless mare is vicious, and once she gets away, he hasn't got strength to hold her. What will his mother say? The old man walked on the spill rail and peered up the darkening track, and looked along the rider that he would never more come back. And the mother came and clutched him with a sudden sporadic fright. What has become of my Willie? Why isn't he home tonight? Away in the gloomy ranges at the foot of the Iron Brook, and the bonny and the winsome lady was lying stiff and stark. For the reckless mare had smashed him against the leaning limb, and his comely face was battered, and his merry eyes were dim. And the thoroughbred chestnut filly in the saddle beneath her flanks was away like a fire through the ranges of the join the wild mob's ranks. And the broken-hearted woman and the old man worn and gray were searching all night in the ranges till the sunlight brought the day. And the mother kept feebly calling in the hope that they would not die. "Willie, where are you, Willie?" But how can the dead reply? The hope died out in the daylight, and the darkness brought despair. God pitying the stricken woman and answers the widow's prayer. Though the far and the wide sought him, they found not where he fell. For the rangers held him precious and guarded their treasure well. The wild blooms above him, and the bluebells blow close by, and the brown bees buzz in the secret, and the wild birds sing in reply. But the mother pinned and faded and cried and took no rest, and rode each day in ranges of her hopeless weary quest, seeking her loved one ever in the faded and the pinned away. But with strength and a great affection she still sought every day. "I know that the sooner or the later I shall find my boy," she said. And she come home one evening, and they found her lying dead, and stamped on the poor pale features as the spirit homeward passed was an angel smile of gladness. She had found the boy at last. And that concludes our tale, Lost by Banjo Paterson.